How come Canada never joined the original 13 colonies in declaring independence? Now, you're probably aware that they mounted some very poorly planned out invasions of Canada, and really it was because they had all these troops that they were about to lose their enlistments at the end of the year, and they're like, what do we do with these guys? There's nothing we can do with them. Let's just see if they can invade Canada. Let's see what happens. But before that, they did actually ask Canada, hey, do you want to join the 13 colonies and declare independence? However, it really wasn't Canada at the time. It was just Quebec and Nova Scotia. Nova Scotia actually had a rebel group that was operating in Nova Scotia attempting to become independent, but they failed to do so, and the United States never sent in troops over to help aid them. Whereas New France or Quebec really just didn't need to join the Americans, because at the time they had just fought the French and Indian War and lost to the British. So there wasn't a huge desire to do that again. But then at the same time, the main concerns that the Quebecois had at the time was, in fact, religious freedom, that they could be Catholics and not have anybody mess with them. And they already had that under Great Britain, so they were actually pretty good at the time. Also, because while they weren't fully occupied by the British by this point, they still didn't have a legislature or any real independence from the crown. They just had a governor controlling everything. And so unlike the American colonies that did have a legislature in place that could have voted for independence, New France just didn't have that, so they really couldn't have voted to join the Union.